order of the day is a motion on need to curb the rising incidences of building collapse in Nigeria, standing in the name of Hon Raji and one other member. Hon Raji is invited to move the motion.
My name is Hon Raji. I represent a peripheral constituency of Lagos State. I rise to present a motion on the need to curb the incidences of building collapse in Nigeria. This motion is being sponsored along with me by Honorable Chinedu E. Martins. The House, informed of the collapse of a two-story building in Surulere, Lagos State on October 25, 2019, in which 5 persons were rescued and an earlier incident in Magodo area of Lagos State on October 12, 2019, which claimed the lives of a mother and her 3 children, leaving at least 6 others injured. Note that the incidences of building collapse across the country have reached alarming proportions, with no less than 60 cases within the last 4 years, according to a report by the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, resulting in tragic loss of lives and destruction of property. Recalls the collapse of 3-story building that was housing a primary school in Itafaji area of Lagos Island on March 13, 2019, causing the death of 16 persons. Also on November 23, 2018, a 7-story building under construction collapsed in Port Harcourt, causing the death of 13 persons. Acknowledge that on December 10, 2016, the roof of Rena's Bible Church International, Uyo, caved in during a service program, killing about 200 persons. And on September 12, 2014, a 6-story building belonging to the synagogue church of all nations collapsed, killing 116 persons. Observe that the frequent cases of building collapse can be attributed to the negligence on the part of contractors, clients, and professionals, faulty designs, lack of professional supervision and adherence to the building code, lack of effectiveness of government agencies responsible for monitoring building procurement and construction processes, quackery at pre- and post-contract stages, and the use of substandard materials, among others. Aware that it is the primary responsibility of government to protect lives and property and respond to myriad of planning and environment challenges facing its citizens by ensuring that the menace of building collapse is controlled and eventually eliminated. Worried by the report of the Building Collapse Prevention Guild, an umbrella body of all construction professionals in the country, that there are thousands of other buildings across the country waiting to collapse due to mass urbanization and lack of targeted intervention by government at all levels. Conscious of the urgent need to address the menace of building collapse and substandard construction prevalent in the country to avert losses both in human lives and property occasioned by the avoidable malice. Resolved to 1, all the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing to implement the National Building Code in order to regulate construction in the country and safeguard lives and property of citizens. 2, also urge the Standard Organization of Nigeria to sanitize the building material sector to get rid of substandard goods in the market. 3, further urge the Nigerian Institute of Building and the Nigerian Society of Engineers to ensure proper supervision of workmen and to further carry out sensitization campaign to enlighten the public on the need to use quality materials and professionals in the construction of buildings. 4, call on the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing to liaise with the Building Collapse Prevention Guild to carry out assessment of buildings prone to collapse in order to avert residents and avert impending loss of lives and property. And fifth, again, urge the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, the Architects Registration Council of Nigeria, ACON, and other professional bodies to investigate and penalize their members involved in cases of building collapse. And finally, mandate the Committee on Works and Housing and Habitat to ensure implementation. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Those in support of the motion, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Ayes have it.